This podcast is a member of the Red 5 Network. For more Red 5 Network podcasts and content creators, visit bio.link/Red5.
Hello. It's Monday morning.
It is.
And for those on the East, it is 5 a.m. in the morning.
Yep.
Because it's 5:07.
Yep, it is.
But it's 2:07 where we're at.
Yes, it is.
So, how you doing, Kim?
I'm doing okay.
You just doing okay?
Yeah.
Just doing okay.
Uh-huh.
How come? How come you're just doing okay?
I'm here.
You're here?
I'm taking it day by day.
Taking it day by day.
Yep.
Yep. Just yep. Yep.
Can't ask for any more than that.
Nope.
So.
You know, the fun part is I never did check your microphone.
I know you didn't.
And I got you lower than me, which is weird. So let me just turn yours up.
Okay.
Because holy shit. Because, you know, Scott, you just need to.
Please get your shit together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Both of us do.
Yeah, right. Well, anyways, Kim, what's today's episode titled?
NASCAR and
No. Closest finish in NASCAR history while KMag turns to the dark side.
Yeah.
What are we talking about, though? What is that? What races are we talking about?
We're talking about the Miami Grand Prix.
Yep.
And we're
Formula
also
1 was down on the East Coast, down in Miami, Florida, racing around the Hard Rock Stadium.
Yep. And then NASCAR was in Kansas.
And in case you don't know who the Hard Rock Stadium is, the home of the Miami Dolphins NFL team.
Yep.
And then, yeah, we're talking about NASCAR race at Kansas Speedway.
Yep.
Which was supposed to start at noon.
But we had a extremely long rain delay.
About 3. Well, it was supposed to. I think it was actually supposed to start more like a 12:30 because usually they come on a half an hour early before they start.
Yeah.
And they had about a three and a half hour
rain delay.
And so by the time the F1 race got done, we could flip over the channel and watch NASCAR. Which is freaking hilarious.
It is.
Anyways, morning, Luna girl.
Morning, Luna girl.
But yeah, so oh gosh, so I guess I'll just get into this mother.
Yeah, might as well.
Want to get into it?
Sure.
We want to talk about first Miami Grand Prix.
Yeah, let's
and why I'm saying KMag turned to the dark side over this weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, he literally took this weekend being May the 4th, and Revenge the 5th to heart.
Yeah, he did. He really did.
35 seconds worth of penalties on Saturday during the sprint race.
Yeah, plus
30 more seconds of penalties on yesterday during the Grand Prix.
Yeah, 1 minute and 5 seconds worth of penalties.
He went from, I want to say he came into the weekend with 6 penalty points.
Yeah.
On his FIA super license, and left the weekend with 10 penalty points in a 12-month period, which his first set of points don't come off until March of next year.
Yeah, he's gonna have to.
So if he gets another 2-point penalty, he will have to sit out a race, which then at that point, the super license, I believe that's when then they'll just clear it and he'll start over at 0.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're gonna do, but
I don't know, but
because part of the problem with like all the Saturday ones is those were all due to team orders.
Yeah, they were.
And even KMag during his Kevin Magnussen, by the way, drives number 20 Haas car, the American team. He was told pretty much to block everyone behind to keep Nico in the points for the sprint race.
Yeah, because there's a certain owner that don't know how to build the team and make the cars run and build a decent facility.
What, Gene Haas not spend money?
Yeah, he won't spend money on it. So then they have to sink to doing a gray area in the rules.
No, they're definitely doing gray area.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, unfortunately, some of his driving, I mean, he smacked around Lewis during the sprint race. And then poor Lewis, they brought the cars down during that one lap one. Anyways, I guess he must have forgot to hit the pit limiter button. Yeah. And he sped in pit road. So now he got a penalty for that.
Yeah.
So he left the points.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's just, Haas is just.
And then yesterday, I don't know what the hell he was doing, but at one point, Logan Sargent, the American driver for Williams race team, he KMag tried to pass him into turn 1, but as they were coming around for, I think it was turn 2 or 3, they were still side by side, but KMag, his front wheel was about Logan's rear wheel, and he shot it in there, which he shouldn't have, because technically the corner belonged to Logan at that point.
Yeah,
and that's the one thing that the FIA pointed out, or the stewards pointed out in their press release.
Yeah,
about the reason why he got the penalty, so he received another 10 seconds for that. What else did he get? Oh, and then he got 20-second penalty for pitting under the safety car, but did not change tires, which you're supposed, if you pit under safety car, you have to change tires.
Yeah. Morning, Nicole.
Hey, Nicole. So yeah, so KMag, by the time we got done with the weekend, he had 1 minute and 5 seconds worth of time penalty, and 4 super license penalty points. So yeah, I expect him to be sitting out. Not the next Grand Prix, probably the Grand Prix after.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, it should be interesting.
You can think, oh, yeah, going. Yep, they knew we were on, so they woke you up.
But yeah,
they have that. They have that keen sense.
Hold on a minute. Go ahead and talk to everybody, Kim.
So
I forgot to do something.
Oh, okay. Yes, they have that keen sense that, oh, by the way, they're on. Time to get up. Yeah, I just have really nothing. Yeah, I don't really appreciate Haas's team right now. I really don't.
No,
I don't. Because it's like, it's ridiculous. Really, really ridiculous.
It's just ridiculous.
It's stupid that an owner cannot fucking put across.
Well, it didn't take long to get you in the F1 department.
Yeah, I know. Cannot put across money that I know he's racking in hand over fist to an F1 team without saying, well, I want to see something. I want to see something come out of it. Well, you're not going to see anything come out of it because you ain't putting anything into it.
Right.
I don't know where you think you're going to get something to come out of it.
No, exactly. All right, let's go ahead and go over like we normally do on a Formula One weekend. We talk about every car, every team, every moment, and their finishing positions, huh, Kim?
Yes, we do. And I am, as we go, I'll tell you how ecstatic I was when it finally ended.
Okay, well, we got, again, the Formula1Crypto.com Miami Grand Prix 2024 from Miami, Florida, at the Hard Rock Stadium, which is the location of the NFL's Miami Dolphins home.
Yeah, and I think Ted said they call it the Miami
Autodrome. Yeah, they call it the Miami Autodromo.
Yeah.
But whatever. All righty. Well, we're going to start off with not classified. On lap 27, unfortunately, Logan Sargent was involved in a wreck because of previously said Kevin Magnussen, and was not able to finish the race. It would have sucked too, because at that point, I think Logan was running in the top 15.
He was running in the top 15,
like 15th or something.
Yeah, he was head. If he actually did not get in that, if Kevin Magnussen did not pull that dirty trick and hit him, I wonder if he would have made points this time.
So I want to know from you, your personal opinion, because it's been kind of the hot topic all weekend. They was asked to James Vowles during the team principal's interview about Logan's contract, his ability to be able to continue racing for Williams. And James said that he has certain parameters that he needs to meet.
Yeah.
However, there is a rookie or a young driver coming up that's only 17 right now because of a Max Verstappen rule, which is funny I say this because NASCAR put in the Kyle Busch rule, which was you had to be a certain age to be able to move up.
Get a license,
Well, to move up to the top, into the
top series,
into like Xfinity, and then for NASCAR Xfinity, and then Cup. That was the Kyle Busch rule. And the FIA put in pretty much the Max Verstappen rule, which is the same damn thing, where you can't be in Formula One until you are at least 18 years old.
Yeah.
So I can't remember the driver's name, but there's a Mercedes driver getting ready to come up. He's only 17 right now, but turns 18 in August, which is during summer break.
Yeah.
Do you think that now James Vowles says if Logan meets all these things, he would continue to be the driver the rest of the season? Do you think, regardless of Logan hits these parameters or whatnot, and is within a few tenths of his teammate in qualifying and finishing wherever he didn't say what the parameters were, but one of them was being close to Alex Albon in qualifying. Do you think Logan Sargent has a drive after summer break?
No.
Regardless.
No.
Yeah, Logan's done.
Yeah, he's done.
I mean, they're going to bring this hot shoe in from Mercedes.
Yeah.
Well, and the reason being because Lewis is leaving the end of the season to Ferrari.
Yeah.
Mercedes hasn't even mentioned
who's going to take his spot.
Right.
We only know for sure one driver that is leaving their team,
which is Lewis.
Then we know two.
Who else is leaving Mercedes?
No, not Mercedes, but Lewis is leaving Mercedes.
Yeah.
And Hulkenberg's leaving Haas.
Right. Yeah. Well, Nico Hulkenberg is leaving Haas to go join
Audi.
Sauber, which will turn into Audi next year, or Audi.
Audi next year. Yeah. So we confirmed two drivers are leaving their current.
Right. We do got two. Yeah, we do got two are currently leaving, which I mean honestly gives Ollie Berman, who subbed for Carlos Sainz after Carlos had to have that surgery earlier in the season. He subbed for Carlos in Ferrari. I would assume he's a shoo-in into Haas because Haas is a sister team to Ferrari.
I know, but the thing is he's a shoo-in going to shitty equipment.
No. All right. Well, P19. No, by the way, P19 finishing 19th with again 35. All right. This day, 30 points or 30 seconds of penalty. Hold it, Scott.
Please get your shit together.
Good Lord. Get this right. Car number 20 driving for Haas Automation, or the MoneyGram Haas F1 team, and that is Kevin Magnussen.
Yes.
Kevin was nailed with a 10-second time penalty, causing a collision with Logan Sargent, and also a 20-second drive-through penalty, converted to a drive-through penalty converted to a 20-second time penalty for entering the pits during a safety car and not changing tires. So again, I'll tell you one thing, we'll be paying attention to that more often now.
Yeah, we will.
I didn't realize you couldn't change tires, but then again, what else are you doing in the pits?
Yeah, exactly.
Finishing P18, Williams Racing, Alexander Albon.
Yeah.
And 17th, Aston Martin, Lance Stroll, I don't have the I want it now on him, but he also got nailed with a 10-second time penalty for leaving the track and gaining an advantage.
Yes, he did.
Which he did do that. He left the track and gained an advantage. I don't remember on what car I write it down, but he should have given the position back. But by the time he could give the position back, that it was actually against Alexander Albon. That's what it was.
Yeah.
By the time he could give it back, Albon had been passed by someone else.
Yeah.
Finishing 16th in car 77, we have Valtteri Bottas for Stake F1 team. Kick Sauber.
Yeah.
Bottas really just did not have a great day yesterday.
No, he did not.
Finishing 15th, driving for the Visa Cash App RB F1 team, Daniel Ricciardo, car 3.
He done so well because it was a sprint weekend.
Yeah, he did well in the sprint race. Finished fourth?
Fourth in the sprint race, only to finish.
Well, he qualified he got knocked out of the bottom 5 in quality. Yeah. So he's gonna start dead back in the back of the pack anyway. So it wasn't a great weekend. I mean, it started out to be a great weekend,
but it ended up
a bad weekend. And 14th, driving the other Stake F1 team Kick Sauber, we have Zhou Guan Yu, the Chinese driver. I mean, again, Kick Sauber car wasn't really good.
No.
And the only reason why Joe got to 14th was because on the last I think it was after Logan's safety car period, they put on
softs, I think.
Yeah, they put softs on them.
Yeah, soft tires.
Okay, so finishing 13th. By the way, these guys are all out of the points, and we're going to talk about that here in a minute. Is car 81, Oscar Piastri, McLaren Formula One team. Yes, Oscar had a bad deal.
He did. He got the bad end of the stick, the shitty end of the stick.
Yeah, and we'll get there. He had a run-in with Carlos Sainz. Him and Carlos, man, they were fighting left and right all race long. For where Carlos ended up, originally I think he finished 4th.
Yeah, he originally finished 4th, but I believe he got a time penalty.
He did. We'll talk about that when we get there. But I mean, they were racing really hard, and unfortunately, come out of turn 17, and Carlos rear tire just came over enough and clipped Oscar's freaking front wing, which broke it.
Yeah.
And then Oscar pretty much had to go around a whole nother lap where he started getting passed by car after car after car. And problem was because we'd just come off the safety car a couple laps before. All the cars were bunched up. By the time he came out, he was dead last.
Yeah, he was.
In 19th position. And so he was able to get back up to P12. That was great. Or P13. Great drive for him.
Very good drive.
I mean, obviously, because by the time Magnussen and even Stroll had their penalties, I believe Oscar was already by them both.
Yeah, he was.
So it wasn't like he gained that because of their time penalties.
No,
he'd already passed them on track.
Yeah, those McLarens were just on a
roll my gosh
this week.
Well, and that's the thing is McLaren came in with major upgrades. Lando Norris, who we'll talk about later, had the full upgrade, while Oscar had 50% of the new upgrade.
Yeah.
So
and those new
holy
upgrades.
Shit.
Yeah, those new upgrades just put those cars on rails.
Almost on rails. Anyway, it's finishing P12, BWT Alpine F1 team. Car number 10, Pierre Gasly. Finishing P11, completely out of the points for once. MoneyGram Haas F1 team. Car 27, Nico Hulkenberg. No points for Haas this weekend. Nope. All right, let's get into points. Starting with the top 10, because that's where they get points up.
What's this?
10th place always gets 1 point, and so on and so forth from up there. I don't have a listing of all the points, but I just know that one for sure. Anyways, in the other BWT Alpine F1 team car, number 31, Esteban Ocon finished 10th.
Yes.
Finishing 9th for the Aston Martin F1 team, car 14, Fernando Alonso.
Yes.
Finishing 8th in the Mercedes AMG Petronas F1 team car number 63, George Russell. You okay?
Just had to readjust.
Mercedes, their cars were not great this weekend.
No.
And didn't they come in with some upgrades?
I thought they did.
I think they put on too much downforce on the cars.
Yeah, they did.
Which made them permits when they were going down those long straights. They became they like threw out the damn parachute.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
In 7th place for the other Visa Cash App RB F1 team, car number 22, Yuki Tsunoda.
Yes.
Good finish for Yuki being P7. Yeah. P6 belongs to the other Mercedes AMG Petronas F1 team car, 44, Lewis Hamilton. Sir Lewis Hamilton.
Yes.
Top 5, Scuderia Ferrari, car number 55, Carlos Sainz, finished 5th because he got a 5-second time penalty for causing a collision on turn 17 when he had that entanglement with Oscar Piastri.
Yep.
In 4th place, we have Oracle Red Bull Racing, car number 11, Sergio Perez. Kim, what did you tell me over the weekend was going to happen with Perez?
I told you that he was going to flake out again.
And he pretty much did. The only reason why he got P4 is because Carlos got a time penalty.
Yeah, exactly.
Sergio pretty much spent all the day, pretty much the whole day in P5, 6, and 7, fighting cars back there.
Yeah. He flakes out every time.
Yep.
He has one good race and then he flakes out the next one.
You go back to the start, he had a bad, he had a great start.
Yeah, he had a great start.
Because Charles Leclerc had a bad start, but then as he got to turn 1, it's like he forgot to hit the damn brakes and almost took out his own teammate, Max Verstappen.
Yeah, he did.
That would have been funnier in hell because that would have been like a Ricardo Verstappen incident from Baku a few years ago.
Yeah.
Anyways, your top 3, your podium, right on the 3rd place podium spot at a Scuderia Ferrari of car 16, Charles Leclerc.
Yes.
2nd place, this is a shocker to everybody, the Oracle Red Bull Racing, car number 1, your current 3-time world champion, Max Verstappen, finishes 2nd.
Comment.
You want me to get through it first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Comment?
Then I'm going to comment.
And your winner, P1, for his first ever win in Formula One, driving the McLaren Formula One team with all of the brand new upgrades. Car number 4, Lando fucking Norris. And somewhere here I have cheers, but I don't have it where I written down, so I'm not going to hit the wrong down button. Congratulations, Lando.
It's below the get your shit together button.
All right, thank you. See, you know it better than I do. Great race. Lando, I know people will say, well, he backed into it because of the safety car, but he really didn't back into it in the safety car. He ran longer on the first stint.
Well, yeah.
Got the advantage during the virtual safety car.
Yeah.
To put on his hard tires. Right, no.
No, it was
Yeah. No. He ran to lap 27, then the safety car came out, and he was so far ahead of everyone else because everyone else had pitted that he had a free pit stop.
Yeah.
Then I feel sorry for Vern Mylander, the safety car driver, but he's so used to Max leading the damn race that he comes out, picks up Max. Here goes Norris hauling ass around like, fuck yeah, fuck these guys. Yeah. I'll be on the back of the fucking field.
Yeah.
And then they realize, oh shit, we need to let the field go by the safety car so they can pick up
Lando.
So you can pick up Lando.
Yeah.
And we thought, okay, well, and I was like, damn it, they just went Lando's race because, we all know the Red Bull, but god damn it. And you wanted to say, what do you want to say about Max? Because he finished at P2.
I'm glad he didn't finish on the top step.
And that's coming from a fan of Max Verstappen, folks.
Yeah, it is.
The main thing is Max never could get
the car under control.
Right. He complained about the car the whole weekend.
Yeah.
Again, on a sprint weekend, you got one regular practice, then you've got a sprint qualifying, and then you come into the sprint race and then regular qualifying. So you really don't have time to go out and test your changes. I honestly think because at one point Max grabbed the bollard, which is the caution cone, in turn 13, which is a very tight
turn.
Yeah. He collected it. It stayed on his wing until he got back around to one spot. That's what brought the virtual safety car to get that off track. But he thought he had damage to the wing. The team said he didn't.
I think he did.
I think he did too. I think there was, but anyway, so when the team put hards on, they changed the wing angle, and at that moment, that was the end of the race for Max. And he was not gonna, he was not walking away with this one.
No, he wasn't.
Matter of fact, when they had to restart, I mean, he was right on Lando. I thought, oh god, he's getting him in turn 1.
Yeah.
And then Lando jumped out. I mean, finished the race 7.6 seconds ahead of Max.
Yeah. There was I truly believe there was damage to that wing, but they couldn't see it and they didn't want to look at it.
This is the 3rd year we're going to Miami.
Yeah.
The car park race,
which
is obviously a lot better than the last car park race when we had it at Caesar Palace in Vegas.
Yes.
Back in the 80s.
Yes.
One thing is, holy crap, this track got a lot of undulations in it.
Yeah, that does.
I mean, I don't know if that was the case before they put a racetrack there, or if it's something where they brought in a lot of extra dirt to put in, to make it undulate a lot.
Yeah.
But man, it's got a lot of undulations in it. And after Max took out the bowler, as they call it overseas, or the caution cones, we call it here in America, Lewis Hamilton got on his radio, was like, I can't see where that corner's at now.
Yeah.
Because I mean, literally, I wish I had a diagram, but they're literally laying down. I mean, they're literally laying down in the car.
They are.
Their feet come up here, and their rear ends are down here. I really should find. Remind me next Formula One episode or Formula One race to have one of those diagrams up, and I can put it up on screen.
Okay.
Because I definitely want. I mean, they literally are laying down in these cars.
Yeah, they are. They are.
It is crazy when you think about it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I mean, it's nuts how they drive these cars.
It is.
But yeah. Other than that, what'd you think about the race, Kim?
It was good. I mean,
okay. Did Lando winning make it better?
Yes, it did. It made it a lot better
because Max didn't walk away with. But I mean, there was great racing from second on back.
Yeah.
I mean, Oscar Piastri at one point got up to second, and he was holding off Charles Leclerc and Sainz.
Yeah.
Who were on his ass.
Yeah, the racing it was
real quick, which told me McLaren did something right.
Yeah.
And then, just de facto, because Lando finally, he got past Perez because Perez pitted, and his engineer's like, go get Carlos. He's like, I'm on it.
Yeah.
And he was, right then and there, I knew and this was under the first stint, he was still on the medium tires. I knew he had a car.
Well, yeah.
Because he was eating away he was knocking that time down quick.
Yeah, and they had Zach Brown, the CEO and
the CEO
of McLaren.
He's not the team principal no more.
No, the CEO of McLaren on the pit wall, and he even told Crofty and Brundle that the medium tire was actually Lando's best tire.
Right. Well, yeah, but you saw that during the sprint quality.
Yeah.
Once he went on reds, he just can't. The car was just wouldn't respond during the sprint qualifying.
Yeah, I did like it. It was a good race. I am coming from a Max Verstappen fan. Yes, they can tell me I'm every Max Verstappen fan can tell me I'm not a true Max Verstappen fan, but I don't care.
Why did you just say Max? You don't just keep saying his goddamn last name.
Okay. Anyway, they can tell me I'm not a true fan, but I am glad Lando won.
Oh, I am too. I mean,
different constructor on the top podium, other than the same constructor.
Do you remember what Max said during his post-race interview there? Because he interviewed the top three.
I don't remember.
He literally said this is Lando's first of many.
Yeah.
And the cool part was, I think the whole cool thing about the top three is those three are best buds.
Yeah, they are.
They're best friends. They've raced around each other for a long time.
They have.
They've been racing together since karting.
Yeah.
I know Lando's a little younger than Max and Charles, but they've all been racing together. So they're all, the end of the race when it was over, and Max is the first one to congratulate him.
Yes.
Besides the fans.
Yes.
The fans enjoyed it. I mean,
oh yeah, they did.
What a way to pretty much make it. Okay, maybe Miami needs to stay on the deal.
Yeah.
Because holy crap. I mean, it was a good race.
It
enjoyed
was one of the better ones since we started going there.
I mean, even when Max was leading the race, he was only out like 2 or 3 seconds out.
Yeah.
So it wasn't very far. I mean, that's a unnormal Max race.
Yeah, it is.
But when they kept showing all the battles from second on back, like, wow.
Yeah.
This is really good. I mean, at one point, who was it? The two during lap 1.
Yeah.
The two Alpine cars, Ocon and Gasly, went around the 12, 13, 14 corner complex side by side. And believe me, even Martin Brundle's like, I didn't know you could go side by side in that corner.
Yeah.
I mean, neither one of them wanted to give up an inch to each other and their teammates.
I know.
I mean, I think Martin and even me, I was just waiting for them to touch each other and go in the wall.
I was.
So I thought, here we go. It's about ready to have a safety car.
Yeah.
Because the Alpine cars are going to take each other out.
Yeah.
But nope.
They controlled it.
Yeah, they did some really good side-by-side racing right there.
Yeah, they did.
But yeah, I mean, and the cool part is also even with it being on ESPN, no commercials.
No, there was no
ESPN went out that first season. They came in after they got ridiculed on Twitter about because of the fact they were using Sky F1's commentary team.
Yeah,
that they would go to commercial break. Well, you don't normally like under racing in America, regardless if it's IndyCar or NASCAR. When you come back from commercial break, you have either replays or they talk about what happened while we were gone.
Yeah.
And the problem was ESPN was coming back, and now Martin and Crops are talking about something that happened while we were at commercial break.
Yeah.
Or talking about it, or just got done talking about it, but they would never give you a recap kind of what happened while you were gone.
Yeah.
So yeah, F1 fans lit up ESPN. By the next race, they had talked to mothers, polished that first year, to see if they'd sponsor at least the races as commercial free, and they did. Yeah. And now it's I believe Mercedes.
Yep. It is Mercedes now.
Which makes sense on Mercedes part because you want to sell cars in America.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, sponsor the whole damn thing. Anyways, the one thing I think is going to help F1, one is yes, we had Lando leading the race. Yes, it kind of got to like, okay, is he going to win his first race? Is this going to happen?
Yeah.
And NASCAR was in a rain delay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if there were fans who there are some NASCAR fans who like both.
Yeah, there are.
Besides me and Kim, who do like watching both NASCAR and F1. For those fans, they were actually able to turn it over to their local ABC.
Yeah.
Or go on their ESPN app.
Yeah.
And watch the race. Without having to worry about NASCAR.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, I mean, I thought it was a great race.
Oh, I did too. I did. I thought it was a great race too. And like I said, it was one of the better ones it's one of the best ones that I'd seen since we even started coming to Miami.
Yeah, I mean, it's been this is probably one of the better races we've seen in a long time.
Yeah, we got 2 of them over here.
Yeah, we got 3 of them over here. We got 2 or 3.
2. Okay,
2.
This one's the better one. What's that one up there?
I don't know. Probably another better one.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
It's lighter than that one.
Anyway, so what do we got coming up? Schedule. We're gonna look at schedule.
Okay, next I believe
the Emilia Romagna from Italy.
Yeah, the Emilia Romagna from
which is
Italy.
Imola.
Imola, yes.
Used to be called the San Marino race. This is where Ayrton Senna lost his life. Yeah. Also, Ratzenberger literally lost his life during practice over this last weekend.
Yeah.
In 1994, I think it was.
It was.
And man, they had a great image or a tribute to Ayrton on the.
Yeah, they did.
For this race, obviously, he was actually, until Jules Bianchi a little bit later in life, he pretty much the last big name that's passed away from Formula One due to a crash.
Yeah. And also, too, I believe this was a race that was not raced last year due to weather.
Right. Yes, region. You're right. This is right. We were going to this race last year and they were getting they were having torrential downpours, and they ended up getting a lot of floods.
Yeah, and so F1 says
so
no.
Yeah, F1 pulled the plug on it. So yeah, we didn't go there last year.
So we're going back this year to the
right. So weekend of May 17th through the 19th, we'll be in Italy
for the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix.
Yeah.
Emilia Romagna. Yep.
All righty, let's switch gears.
Oh, aren't we gonna do like the drive?
Yeah. Okay, Kim, who's your drive of the race?
I have to give it to Lando.
yeah. I mean, yeah. Normally I don't try to agree with you, but
yeah,
I
we have to give it to Lando.
Right. And
tell you my donkey of the race is Kevin Magnussen.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's pretty much we're pretty much in agreement on there for Kevin Magnussen.
Yeah,
because he decided to go to the dark side this weekend and became me jackass.
Yeah,
we don't do donkey, we do jackass.
Yeah,
it is a donkey, but we just call it jackass.
Yeah, he was a jackass.
He was a jackass this weekend.
Yeah, he was. But as far as rating the race, I believe it was, like you said, it was a very, very good race. One of the better races.
It's been the best race so far in 2024.
Yeah, the best race so far in 2024. And it's even been the best race so far since they decided they wanted to do a stadium road course around the Hard Rock.
Yeah. I mean, it's been the best Miami race since
we started going there.
I mean, one good thing about the Miami, before we switch gears to NASCAR, probably the best thing about the Miami race was the fact that nobody could get a handle on the tires.
No,
the tire, regardless of what, if they're on the softs, on the hards, or mediums, or on the hards, they were slipping and sliding all over this track. Yeah. This track was not taking rubber.
No, it wasn't.
And because it was warm this weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, I think at one point, they said, and I'm sorry, I didn't do the conversions. I think at one point it said track temp was around 54 Celsius.
Yeah.
54 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
Which has got to be around 100 something.
Yeah.
If I remember right.
Well, yeah. And not only that,
I'm looking it up.
Not only that, even Crofty and Brundle, the commentators for Sky F1, said that these drivers, when they climbed into the car, didn't know what they were going to expect from one corner to the next corner to the next straightaway.
It's 129.2 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
So it was very warm. At that point, the air temp was like around 46 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
So it was definitely a warm weekend in Miami, which is great because it's just like in NASCAR. When we have a warm track, we got more slipping and sliding.
Yeah, we do.
Which usually ends up in better racing.
Yeah, it does. It does. It does. Which is good because, like you said, that's what possibly saved F1 this weekend.
I think it was 114. I mean, they were off on their.
But yeah.
I don't think Miami was that damn hot this weekend.
No, I thought it was into the 70s, maybe the 90s yesterday.
Oh, we were in the fucking 90s.
Yeah, I know we were, but I thought Miami was about the same temp as us. But yeah.
Well, you got to remember, you got to do Miami Gardens because that's where
that's where the Hard Rock is. And that's where the track's at. They also had the other series there this weekend too.
No, we had my other series there. Oh yeah, they had the Porsches there, but
they had one other F1 series, and that's the F1 Academy, which I heard that was a pretty good race too.
Yeah.
So
you want to explain what F1 Academy is? Okay, it was a high of 86 yesterday.
Okay, the F1 Academy is basically I believe it's the women's division of F1.
Oh, my bad.
Is what it is.
Do I know?
I think it's the women's division of F1.
See, what race? What, 4:00, right?
Yeah, they raced at 4:00.
All right, hold on, I'm trying to find it.
But that's what F1 Academy is. It's basically the women's division of F1. So that actually came about.
Yeah, 83 degree, partly cloudy, 14-mile-an-hour wind, 59% humidity. When it's pretty much 7 minutes before the start of the race.
Yeah. And also too,
I just looked it up. Screw this.
Yeah, exactly. Also, the F1 Academy came about because they did at one time have the W series, which closed. So now it's called the F1 Academy for women.
Right. All righty. Well, so we switch gears and get into NASCAR.
Yes, let's.
All righty. NASCAR. The Advent Health 400 delayed by about 3.5 hours due to rain. It was a 1.5 mile paved oval there in Kansas City, Kansas, which then Jeff Gluck kind of, who's a beat writer for NASCAR, was kind of upset that Patrick Mahomes was in Miami for the F1 race, but because Pat Mahomes, right along with T. Kelsey, right along with a few other guys, including Ryan Reynolds, they got money involved into Alpine.
Yeah.
So, of course, they're going to be there. Plus, it's more glitz and glamour than NASCAR.
Yeah.
NASCAR, your redneck sport. Which, okay, let's first of all, the NASCAR race, the Advent Health 400. You remember who the Grand Marshal was who gave the command to start engines?
I don't.
Well, he was in the race driving the number 84 car. He won the third 7-time champion in NASCAR history, the last 7-time champion, Jimmy Johnson.
Okay.
He gave the command while he had a helmet on.
Yes, he did.
A couple other points. Let's go ahead and point this out. It was on FS1, which is Fox Sports 1, not on Big Fox, which is the broadcast channel. And the reason why it wasn't on Big Fox is because Big Fox was showing the United Football League, or better known as UFL, or football I'm not watching.
Football that's not even supposed to be a fucking spring sport. Football's a fucking fall sport.
I agree.
Fucking spring sport. You want football year round? Find some other way to get it.
No, you want football year round? Let's just build a schedule out.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's make it 50. Let's see, there's 52 weeks in a year. So let's go. You have what, 4 weeks for the playoffs?
Yeah.
Pretty much. So let's go 48 weeks of NFL.
Yeah, might as well, because that's what about is anyway.
I'll go for it. Oh, by the way, they don't get no more extra players either. They get the same amount they get now.
So,
anyways, football is fall. It starts in August.
Yeah.
Early August with preseason, which I guess we better hit the other big talking point.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? We forgot a talking point in F1. Adrian Newey is leaving Red Bull Racing.
Yes.
He is a man who created this current car for Red Bull.
Yes.
We don't know where he's going yet. No, everybody's assuming he's going to go to Ferrari, but we don't know.
Well, we don't know.
But we also got an idea why he's leaving Red Bull.
Yes, we do.
And why is that, Kim?
Because right now their team principal, Christian Horner, was accused of
inappropriate touching.
And
according to Christian, he didn't do it. And according to one half of Red Bull's officers,
stakeholders, whatever they're
investigation, they believe he didn't do it either. But yeah, it just seems really weird that all of a sudden Adrian Newey's leaving. And according to Zach Brown, the CEO of McLaren, he's received a lot of applications or resumes or CVs from Red Bull employees, current employees. So
yeah, well,
we will get more into that. Anyways, Big Fox don't have NASCAR racing anymore. It's not on broadcast. It's on cable. Fox Sports 1, which again next weekend will also be on Fox Sports 1, which makes no fucking sense because next weekend we're going to Darlington. But let's go ahead and get into this. Kansas Speedway, the Advent 400, race number 12 of the NASCAR Cup Series season. We are 14 races away from the end of the regular season.
Yes, we are. At this point.
Stage 1, top 10 include car 11, which is Denny Hamlin, car number 1, Ross Chastain, car 20, car 5, Kyle Larson, car 20, Christopher Bell. Car 17, Chris Buescher. Car 54, Ty Gibbs. Car 19, I don't know who the hell that guy is. Car number
19
8
is Martin Truex Jr.
Yeah, we don't care about him.
Excuse me?
He's just like Tom Brady. We don't care about him.
Excuse me?
You heard what I said. We don't care about him.
No, he's in there too.
No, we don't care about him.
Yes, we do.
Nope. I have no care.
Yes, we do.
I don't care about him.
Yes, we do care.
No, I do not.
We do.
I do not.
Well, just because you don't, I do. And if I care, he deserves to be mentioned.
Well, then I guess you better be mentioning him.
Martin Truex Jr.
No one cares. Car number 8, Kyle effing Busch. Car number 10 is Noah Gragson, a rookie. And in car 9, the current fan favorite for the last X amount of years since Dale Jr. retired, Chase Elliott.
Yes.
So we got a caution there. No cautions that are cautions at that point.
Yeah,
but we did have great racing.
We did.
Around lap 33, cautions or not cautions. Pit stop started.
Yeah.
And boy, Ross Chastain in car 1 and car 5, Kyle Larson, man, they were putting on a show.
They were
lap after lap. They were, switching positions on down the back straightaway. There, it was like, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like NASCAR said to F1, here, hold my beer.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna put on a great show, and they did, at least for a bit.
Morning, Dragon Buddy.
To be. Into stage 2, the second caution of the race finishes with car 17, Chris Buescher in the lead. Car 5, Carl Larson in the lead. Car 11, Denny Hamlin in the lead. Car number 8, Kyle Busch. Oh, I guess Hamlin could be. He was in third. Again, after car 8, some dude in 19.
Martin Truex Jr.
Car 54, Ty Gibbs. Car 48. Wait, who the hell drives 48 nowadays?
48 is Bowman.
Thank you. See, that's another one that don't matter to me.
Yeah.
Car 45, Tyler Reddick. Car number 1, Ross Chastain. And car number 10, again, the rookie, Noah Gragson.
Yeah.
In the Stewart Haas car.
Which ended it. Well, we'll discuss that in a minute.
Okay. All right. So we get to stage 3.
Caution after caution after caution after caution
Here
after caution.
we go. Actually, we only had 7 for 43 laps. And again, we mentioned in stage 1, conclusion of stage 1. Stage 2, that was the 2. So we had a total of 7. So in stage 3, we had 5. Starting on lap number 177. Mind you, this is 268 laps. And this one was between, let's see, car 7, 31, 33, and 84 involved an incident, which was pretty much Corey LaJoie running over friggin' Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah, exactly.
Then we had so we went back to racing 183. 3 laps later, or 2 laps later, oh damn it. Yeah, 3 laps later, 186, we had the next caution. For incident on the back street, it's between car numbers, let me look here, 2, 11, 23, and 34.
Yeah.
That caution in at lap 190. Then the next caution comes out lap 193.
And by this time,
for the number 21 spinning.
Yeah, and at this time, I was wondering if we were going to even complete a damn lap.
Then we went back to green at lap 198. That's whatever I keep. So the caution ended at 197, but we get the green flag at lap 198. With the next caution coming at 199.
Yay!
For cars number 14 and 22 spinning on the front stretch. And they also collected car number 43, if I remember right.
Yes, they did.
I'm sorry, car numbers 14 and 22.
Yeah.
And Joey Logano was involved in that one. Then we went back green on lap 205. And the next caution didn't come out until lap 262. for Kyle Busch spinning off turn 2, because at this point tires were worn. We were in fuel saving mode, which was like, oh man, this sucks. But it didn't really suck because
your BFFs in the
Baldo.
chat. Hello, you Baldo. Good morning.
How we doing, my man? Yes. Okay. So real quick, I'm just gonna say this. Reason why first of all, I've not seen this movie yet. Reason why I wasn't in that chat, because like right after this freaking race finally got over with, I freaking went to bed.
Yeah,
because I went to bed Sunday morning at 3 a.m. our time.
Yeah.
Woke up just before 6.
Yeah.
Stayed up through the F1 and NASCAR races.
Yeah.
And there was no way in hell I was staying up after that.
No.
I was literally the Walking Dead.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't watch The Martian during the watch party. Anyways, with that being said, alrighty, Kim. Yeah, so before this caution come out for Kyle Busch there, who the hell was making a run with 4 fresh tires and a boatload of fuel because he didn't have to save fuel?
Martin Truex Jr.
Man, he was picking them up and putting them down one by one. And just as he got into second place,
another
chasing down. I mean, he went from he was 2 seconds behind Kyle Larson.
Yeah.
No, it was Denny Hamlin leading at the time. He was 2 seconds behind Denny Hamlin when he passed for P2, position number 2.
Yeah.
And by the time the caution came out, he was 0.7 seconds of 0.7 behind Hamlin. He was knocking him down quick.
Yeah, he was.
But unfortunately, we had a caution. So we get pit stops. Yeah. Everybody comes down in the top 10 and they take 2 tires.
Yeah, except for Martin Truex Jr., who takes 4, which that was a bad call on their part. Well,
I know originally at that point I said it was a bad call,
but it may not have.
Real quick, hold it before we do anything else, right? I just want to sit here. I want to point something out, right? On in our Discord, right? This is at 5:42, right? I literally 5:42 last night would be our time, so 8:42 Eastern, right? I literally write, holy fuck. By the end of stage 2, there were only 2 cautions for each stage break. Now 3 in a row. I think these idiots forgot how to drive a race car.
Yeah. I was beginning to think they did.
Oh my God. It was like Kim said, I mean, it was one after another, like, oh my gosh, can we just stop this shit?
Then the last caution came out.
Mainly, I wanted to stop it because I wanted to go to sleep.
Yeah. Then the last caution came out. As we said, everybody did pit cycles. Everybody but Martin Truex Jr. took 2 tires.
Right side tires.
Yeah.
With very used left side tires. So I made a comment to you. I said, okay, under normal circumstances, when they do 2 tire pit stop, after so many laps, the right side tires will equalize with the left side tires. And I said, under a green white checker, these tires will not equalize. There's never going to be this moment of equalization. And so at first I was knocking Truex and James Small, his crew chief, mainly his crew chief, for putting 4 tires on. But then I kind of looked at it like, never mind, this might be a brilliant fucking idea.
Well, yeah, because I believed I mentioned they were probably planning for multiple green-white checkers.
Well, yeah, but by the time lap 1, the green, once we go in back the green, by the time we come back around for lap, getting the white flag, right? Martin's already up to 5th.
Yeah, he is.
I'm like, oh shit. I mean, he's slicing the dice. I was like, oh shit. I told her, I said, he's coming. Yeah. He is fucking coming.
Yeah.
And then Denny and Chris Buescher, or not Denny, that restart was bad for Denny Hamlin. He got snowballed, or he got sent out the pasture.
Yeah, he did.
As he put it, Kyle Larson went below him. The other car came on the side of him, and he had the fucking parachute.
Yeah, he did.
He went backwards. But yeah, we got Larson and Buescher fighting for the lead, coming around, taking the white flag. Truex is on the move. He's coming up quick. Come around down the back straightaway. Again, Larson, Buescher fighting. They go into turn 3. Buescher pushes Larson up. I thought, oh, here we go. They're gonna fucking wreck. They're gonna wreck.
Yeah.
I was waiting for it.
And Martin Truex
Here, Martin's coming. He just got past Chase Elliott for fourth. Now, and then I don't know who else he got past somebody for third. And here we come. Here we come. All of a sudden, Chase gets a run on Martin. He slides up, uses the arrow to slow Martin down. As he does that, Larson's body slam and friggin' Chase Briscoe. And we end up with the closest finish in NASCAR history.
Yes.
0.0. Oh, let me see if I can.
0.001.
Give it to Kyle Larson.
Oh,
my bad. Wrong one. Oh, they don't know it's wrong one. Oh, I can't zoom it in. Damn it. All right. But anyways, you see right here, this line here, it's actually the red line. His splitter, Larson's splitter is just, that's what the two lines are for. The red line is Larson's splitter, and the black line is Chris Buescher's splitter. That is how close it was.
Yeah.
And there's Chase right there, and there's Martin right there. What did they say? Top four were like separated by what? It was 300ths of a second victory at Atlanta, and this is 1,000th of a second.
Yeah.
Which is friggin' nutty.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get times. NASCAR.com. And I hate to say this, when Jeff Gluck's poll comes out later today and he asks if this was a good race, my happy ass will be pressing yes.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm going to be pressing no, because god damn, was that a race?
Yeah, it was. Well, I mean,
they only put like how far they were.
These cars are marvelous on mile and a halves. I mean, they've got the mile and a halves down. When it comes to short tracks, they suck.
Well, that's because these cars, they really messed it up. And when Kyle Larson got out of the car and literally stated during his interview, we need more mile and a half tracks. And again, I pointed out to you, oh, I'm sorry, nobody can see us because I've got it back still on that. My bad. Sorry, folks. I hope you're looking at the chat because I ain't got my glasses on and I can't see it.
Yeah. Ubaldo says, no way, wow.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it's one of those crazy ass finishes. So, first of all, if you didn't watch this race, I think it's Tuesday on NASCAR's YouTube page. They will load up the full race in its entirety without
commercials. Yeah.
Literally, you see the race as the Europeans see our NASCAR races.
Yeah.
So every time like Fox or NBC go away from commercial, you still see a race.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, hey, NASCAR, you can, I mean, even if I had to pay a little monthly fee for that service,
yeah,
I would do it.
That is true, Dragon Buddy. Yes, the photo is insane, and it was a very close finish.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, go ahead, Kim.
The crazy part was that that Buescher's team thought he won. Larson's team said, "Congratulations, we'll try again we'll try again in Darlington." To his
it's not just
team.
that. It's not just...
And then when the final ruling came down,
but before the final ruling came down, even NASCAR's friggin' automated, the thing across the line where it puts it up on the Fox, it does on the leaderboard, gave it to Buescher. That's why Buescher's team was celebrating, because they're looking at the pylon. Thank God Kansas still has a pylon. They were looking up there. It had their car number. And so they just assumed it was right.
Yeah. And so Larson says, good race. We'll congratulations to the 37.
And then I love the video of Cliff Daniels, Larson's friggin' creature, when he realizes that somebody over the deal just said, no, we won the fucking race. And he's got that.
Yeah. What? We won?
What?
Yeah, that was like,
that was freaking, it was one of those things where nobody knew who won the race. I mean, no. But it was funny because I told you right after it happened, I'm like, everyone's talking about, you're like, oh my God, Chris Buescher just won. And I'm like, no, Larson just won that.
Yeah.
And you're like, no. And because you're even pointing out to the deal, they had the little checker flag up there. And I'm like, no, I think Larson won this one. And then when they went back and showed the friggin', slowed down the film, the photo finish, on the start finish line, and there it was, Larson split, and it was, I don't ask me why I knew it was Larson that won. It just, to me, as they crossed the line under green, under full bore, it looked to me like Larson had that much, which is enough ahead.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that freaking close, but holy crap.
It was wild. The
Preakness horse racing had a crazy photo finish in NASCAR to make sure theirs was closer.
Wow.
Yeah, so see? Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think what happened was NASCAR went, oh shit, freaking, it was obviously, I mean, it's just racing, but it's like, it almost was like, oh, damn, Formula One has this new winner, a first-time winner, a fan favorite kind of winner.
Yeah.
And shit, we need to do something. And like, here, hold my beer here. You know,
yeah.
I mean, again, yeah, I mean, that is just freaking crazy. It is just freaking crazy.
Yeah.
How close that finish is.
Oh yeah.
And again, I mean, you're right, and DB's right. I mean, I've seen horse races come down to that.
Yeah.
But not car races.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, hell, I mean, even though Big Bill back in the day, Big Bill France, you know, when they had the first Daytona race, they had the photo finish. They had it literally the day after the race.
Yeah, they did.
He knew who won the damn race, but he held it for another week just to milk it.
Yeah, he did.
You know, he knew Lee Petty won the race.
Yeah, he did.
But he milked it for publicity.
Yeah, he did.
But yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, I know. So yeah, I'm definitely voting yes.
Oh yeah, definitely. It was a good race.
Fucking driving the race, man. I'll give it to Chris Buescher.
Yeah, I will too, because I if you remember, I said it last week. That RFK team, which is Roush Fenway Keselowski team,
they're
has
coming.
Made a leap from where they were a year ago.
Anyway, I know one thing when I was talking about that Kyle Larson mentioned we need more mile and a half tracks. And I told Kim, I said, this is what caused our explosion in the early 2000s of mile and a half tracks, because that car at that time was better on mile and a half tracks, but it also was still good on short tracks.
Yeah.
You know, but it was really good on mile and a half. So that's why, again, like I told you, you know, in the late 90s, we had Texas, we had Vegas come in, and then we had Fontana come in, Chicagoland came in, Kansas Speedway came in. You know, we had all these tracks that came in that were mile and a half, and there was a reason why they came in. You know, for a lot of us old diehard fans, we were literally calling them the cookie cutter tracks, which is now what we call this current car.
Yeah, it's a cookie cutter car.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, no, it was.
It was a good race. Oh yeah, it was.
Even for as tired as I was, it kept me on the edge of my seat.
Oh yeah,
especially after that last caution, because I thought, oh shit. I mean, I figured if this finishes under green, no green white checker, you know, no caution, Truex is going to pass Hamlin.
Yeah.
I mean, Denny Hamlin had to save fuel.
Yeah, he did.
Everyone else in the top 5 at that moment had to save fuel.
And Truex.
And they were having to save hardcore.
Yeah, and Truex.
Because I mean, they mentioned like Larson was a full second off.
Yeah.
A second and a half off of his what his previous times were before he started fuel saving. So was Buescher, and so was Hamlin. And then with Hamlin being on lead, he could keep backing it up.
Yeah.
Because he just had to keep Buescher so far away from him. But yeah.
Now I need to watch the replay. Yes,
oh, heck yeah.
He will.
I mean, it was a great race. I mean, again, it was one of those things where I'm happy. I mean, it's one of those times where I'm like, usually I bitch about fucking rain delays. But due to the fact that we had the Miami Grand Prix on, because it came on at 1 our time. So that would have been 4 Eastern. The Cup race started around 12 o'clock, 12:30-ish. So literally they're on together, which sucked. But luckily we had enough rain in Kansas. It gave us a 3-hour delay.
Yes.
To where by the time F1 got over with, NASCAR came on.
Yes, I agree with you, DB. No caution.
Oh yeah.
Truex was in a great position to win two more tires.
Because he had the 4 tires first. And which is, you know, I mean, and DB, I mean, I know you watch a lot of NASCAR racing too. And you know, usually, you know, being 10th place, even especially with this car, because this car has been really aero bad.
Oh God, yeah.
Because I mean, there's points during the race where it's like, man, they can't pass nobody.
No.
And friggin' When I told her, I said at first when they put the 4 tires on, I said, that's a dumb move.
Yeah.
That's bad. That's not, no. You just gave it up because he was there in second.
Yeah.
But geez, the way he was coming through. So I'm like, okay, never mind. This is working out because, and I think it's because, like I told her, I was trying to explain to her that under normal circumstances, when you take 2 tires versus the 4, eventually those right side tires will equalize with the lefts. Even though the lefts are older, there is an equalization. The lefts aren't being abused as much as the right tires are.
Yeah.
And so you take that and those tires equalize, but you're not going to get that equalization on a green-white checker.
No, you're not.
I mean, especially when was the last caution? Because they all pitted around that last caution, right?
Yeah.
I
can't remember.
Lap 205.
Yeah.
So they had over 60. I think might have pitted with about 40 to go, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, that'd be about 60. They might have all pitted at that point. Because there was one car early in the race who went 50 laps on a tire run early in the race.
That was Kraus.
Oh, and the other thing I want to applaud, NASCAR and Goodyear. Holy crap. We had rain all day yesterday. Green racetrack. Usually when we have that, we get a
competition caution.
And I applaud NASCAR and Goodyear for not pulling the competition card or caution card. Let them race. They got to lap 33 and everybody started. That's when pit stop started.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for the one car.
Yeah.
There's one of them slower car teams. He ran 50 some laps on.
There's Kraus.
Yeah, Derek Kraus.
Yeah.
50 some seconds on ran out of his fuel run on tires.
Yeah.
And then he went and pitted.
Yeah, I did.
Anyways, I guess we should go over I guess before we go, I guess we got to go over positioning, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, DNF goes to finishing 38th, Jimmy Johnson.
Oh, we're going over all 38 this week?
Yeah, we always do.
No, we always should just go over top 10.
All right. Kim wants to do just top 10. We'll go top 10.
No.
I don't care. I don't care where we start. You choose. Just make up my mind right now.
Just start from the bottom, go to the top.
First of all, lead changes 27 among 10 drivers. So there was 27 complete lead changes. I don't know how many of they was attributed to Chastain and Bell or Chastain and Larson, but obviously there's a bunch of extra unofficial lead changes because they kept there for early on in the race. Like I said, like lap 33, they were back and forth forever.
Exactly, DB. Competition caution was not needed. Let them lay the rubber and use it at full speed. Good call. Yes, it was a good call.
All right. Well, since there's 38 cars, what's half of that? 19. So we won't go all the way people below 19th. Okay. We'll do half. Oh man, starting P2 but finishing P19, number 1 car, Ross Chastain in the Busch Light Coolers or Croca, the Busch Light Croca Chevrolet. Number 8 and 18th, we have who started 35th, car 51, Justice Haley in the Children's Mercy Hospital Ford. P17 he started 23, started P23 in car number 23, Bubba Wallace driving the Money Lion Toyota. P16, he started 21st. Okay, started 21st, but finished 16th. Car number 47, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. My God, Ricky wasn't involved in a wreck for once.
Amazing.
In the Minute Rice Chevrolet, starting 25th, but finishing 14th. In car number 38, Todd Gilliland in the Lon John Silver's Ford. Wow. Right on. Nice to see Lon John Silver's back on a car.
Yeah,
that's been years. And starting P29, but finishing P13, the car number 42, John Hunter Nemechek in the Family Dollar Toyota.
Yes.
Starting P26, finishing P12th, the car number 12, your current NASCAR champion, Ryan Blaney in the Menards Cardo Cabinetry Ford.
Yes.
Started P30, finishing P11, car number 6, Brad Keselowski driving the Consumer Cellular Ford.
Yes.
Top 10, starting in P8 and finishing P10, was 34 car Michael McDowell with the Loves Travel Stops Ford.
Yes.
Finished in P9. He started third in this race. Car number 10, Noah Gregson, Bass Pro Shops Winchester Ford.
And he was also
Rookie.
A rookie and the highest Stuart Haas car finisher.
Yeah, definitely the highest Stuart Haas Ford finisher.
Yeah.
Finishing in P8, but he started P5 in car number 8, Kyle Busch, driving the Cheddar Scratch Kitchen Chevrolet. Finishing in P7, but he started P18, car number 48, Alex Bowman in the Ally Chevrolet.
Yep.
P6, started first. He had pole position for this race in car number 20, Christopher Bell, driving the Yahoo Toyota.
Yep.
And your top 5 is this. Finished 5th, started P14, car number 11, Denny Hamlin.
Yes.
Driving the Sport Clips Haircuts Toyota. P4, started 13th in car number 19, Martin Truex Jr. in the Auto Owners Insurance Toyota.
Yes.
The top 3 include in P3, started 9th in car number 9, current favorite driver for NASCAR, Chase Elliott, driving the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet.
And in second by 0.001 of a second.
Starting 12th in car number 17, Chris Buescher in the Castrol Edge Ford. And your winner, started 4th in car number 5, Kyle Larson, driving the HendrickCars.com Chevrolet.
Yes.
Man, it was a good week. It was a good weekend for racing.
It was a really good weekend.
It was great. It was great. I mean, it was a great week.
Yeah.
I mean, again, at first I thought James Small made a bad call on Truex, but when it came down to it, it was the right call.
Yeah, it was.
It was the right call completely because everyone else was on, like we were talking about earlier, everyone else was on 2 tires. He was on 4.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, he started P10 at the start with that green white checker.
Yeah.
And ended up finishing 4th. If Chase Elliott, when they got on his, help him throw a parachute out, he would have at least finished P3.
Yeah, he would have.
If not, maybe been there, and we would have had a 3-way battle for first.
Yeah.
Which then it would have been like Atlanta all over, minus the restrictor plates. I know we don't have restrictor plates anymore, but it's pretty much restrictor plate.
Yeah.
But yeah, next weekend, back on FS1, Fox Sports 1 again, because next weekend, Big Fox has the puppy show.
Yeah.
Fucking dog shows.
The Westminster
Pushing NASCAR to Fox Sports 1.
Westminster dog.
No one cares.
Show. That's what it is.
No one cares.
Well, somebody.
No one cares.
There must be some people that care to put it on the main Fox channel.
Yeah, money. Yeah, NASCAR ain't got balls enough to go fucking yell at Fox and say, "Excuse me, we need to be on Big Fox, not on freaking Fox Sports 1." Exactly.
What?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You bother. What?
Yeah.
What?
Next weekend, those.
What? What?
Never mind.
Oh, if you get this, if anybody got that, then you grew up watching the Attitude Era.
It is ridiculous.
What?
It is.
What?
Never mind.
No, DB's right. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
It is. The fact that we've been on FS1 what the last 3 weeks?
Yeah.
3 or 4 weeks now because of United Football League.
Yeah.
And now a fucking dog show's taking the spot. I'm like, good God. And let alone when I can see it. Maybe I can see it for Kansas. Maybe I can see it for some of these smaller tracks, these tracks that we aren't like big staples of NASCAR. But you're talking about Darlington,
which is a throwback race.
Is this throwback weekend?
This is throwback weekend. Next weekend's throwback weekend.
Yeah. dog show.
Yeah, next weekend I believe is the throwback weekend. Yeah, I believe it's throwback.
Throwback show is. You're right. I think it is. I remember.
Yeah.
People have been showing off a bunch of paint schemes.
Yeah.
It's too early in the season for a throwback.
But they had to move it forward because Darlington, I believe, has a playoff race.
What, you can't have?
But the Black Beauty, the Black Beauty or a dog show. Fuck off all the way, Fox. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No, didn't you tell me that there was something that came about either with Darlington or NASCAR that said they weren't going to do the throwback weekend around Labor Day weekend like they normally do due to them having a playoff race?
I don't know. Either that or we're going to do two playoff or do two throwback weekends now. Hey, I can be down with that. Yeah. I mean, come on. They went back to Bristol. They went back to Bristol. They went back to Bristol Concrete, and Bristol went and painted the walls red and white like it was like we were back in the old Winston Cup era.
Yeah, I noticed. Yeah.
So I mean, it's like, hell yeah, let's keep doing that. Can we get Winston back? Yo, Winston, can you come back, please? Can we get the red and white back and your beautiful cup, because the Winston Cup was a great. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like the current cup.
Oh, I know you do.
Because it's got all the tracks on there late.
Yeah.
Figured out, but I mean, I'm old school. I mean, come on. You don't see him changing the goddamn Super Bowl trophy.
No, you don't.
But anyways. All right. So yeah, so next weekend we got Darlington.
Yes.
The Lady in Black.
Yes, we do.
Track too tough to tame.
Yes, it is.
And then Formula One's not back for a couple of weeks.
Yes.
So I guess we gotta do Kim, who's the driver of the race? You gave it to Busher, didn't you?
Yeah, I gave it to Busher, yeah.
You know, lose your glasses?
I almost did. Yeah, I gave it to Busher because he drove a hell of a race.
What the fuck? What stand-up was that? Somebody said something about somebody have like oh god damn it, like their mouth in the back of their neck.
Yeah.
And pretty much the bitch walked around going blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Who the fuck? Oh my god, I gotta look that one up now, because that just popped in my mind right at that moment for some fucking reason. But anyways, yeah, so Darlington next weekend. Anyways, Donkey, did you got Donkey in the race, NASCAR race?
I don't think.
I think you do. I think she does, because boy, she went off on this motherfucking driver.
Who was it?
Caused a really big wreck on the back straight away. You like that fucking...
Oh, Joy Logano. That fucking driver caused that. Because he decided he wanted to go up and hit the cars. Motherfucking idiot.
That was weak. Damn. You do better. You do better with friggin' traction compound and the PJ1 and tire blankets.
He was a motherfucking idiot.
I know he was.
I mean, come on, asshole. Like, get your fucking panties out of a wad and don't take out your competitors.
Oh goddamn, panties out of a wad. No, she just says panties up his ass.
Well, yeah, but I mean, come on, you don't take out your competitors just because you think your motherfucking ass has to be ahead of them. So you think you have to motherfucking drive bumper cars all the way through.
Well, it's what happens when you make a car that doesn't really bend when you get hit.
He's a motherfucking idiot.
Yeah, well, I pretty much call the whole field a fucking bunch of idiots. Turned stage 3 yesterday when they couldn't fucking seem to make a lap.
No, they couldn't. Oh, yeah.
I mean, and goddamn it, Clinton and Kevin are like, well, cautions breed caution. I'm like, guys, no, this isn't the cautions breed cautions point.
No, it's not.
I mean, these guys are driving way over their head for some fucking reason.
Yeah.
I swear to God, it's almost like that moment in fucking Days of Thunder when Cole Tricker's begging to come in for fucking a pit stop, and Harry Hyden's all, no, we're down here eating ice cream.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Darlington Throwback Schemes 2024. So it is next weekend.
Yeah, no shit, right? Yabaldo, Kim, tell us how you really feel.
Yeah, exactly. I will, because he's a motherfucking idiot. Anyway, I was right. It is Throwback Weekend.
Okay.
There's some of the paint schemes.
Sweet.
So it is Throwback Weekend.
Josh Berry's going to throw back to Rodney Cho's late model throwback. See, this is what I don't like. I don't like when they throw back to late models and stuff like. I mean, I dig Kyle Larson. He's throwing back to Terry Labonte, Hendricks cornflake car, or the cornflake car look.
Yeah.
Brad is throwing it back to. He's throwing it back to Toyota Supra GT throwback. So this car's gonna look like a Toyota Supra GT. LaJoy is going to throw back to 2012 K&N Pro Series. It must be his scheme. Chase Elliott will be throwing back to the 2014 Dale Earnhardt Jr. throwback in car number 9. Chase Briscoe is going to throw back to 1976 Dirt Sprint Car throwback scheme. Harrison Burton. Oh, shit. Okay, I think Harrison Burton's got the best throwback.
Okay.
So far. He's throwing back to the Leonard Wood Special throwback scheme from 1953.
Nice.
I like that. William Byron, car number 24, is going to throw back to Jeff's 2009 throwback scheme, which is the Flames. We've already done that a few hundred times. Ryan Priest is going to go back to his 2013-2014 modified throwback scheme. Tyler Reddick is throwing back to 1982 Tim Richmond throwback scheme. Nice. We don't have a picture of it, though. Oh, there it is. We really should put these up one of these days, 48 car, Alex Bowman is going to throw back to Jimmy Johnson throwback Lowe's scheme, even though it'll be ally on the car. Daniel Suarez is going to throw back to 2004 in the Adrian Fernandez IndyCar throwback scheme.
Wow.
So you're going to have an IndyCar paint scheme that's going to be on a Cup car.
Wow.
And that's it for Cup. And then Xfinity is also going to do some throwbacks too.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn. I'm going to have. Okay. All right, screw this. I'm watching Xfinity race at Darlington.
Oh.
We literally got Ryan Ellis, car number 43, Alpha Prime Racing Chevy. They're going to do a Cole Trickle throwback scheme.
Nice.
We're literally going to see. Hell yeah. Okay, I might have to actually watch the Xfinity race this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Usually I'm not one to watch Xfinity. Hell, he was last week in Dover.
Yeah.
There was a Motley Crue Dogs of War paint scheme on one of the Xfinity cars. I didn't even watch the damn race.
I know.
Even with my favorite bands on the car, I don't watch the race.
I know.
I'm not one to really watch Xfinity.
Anyways,
other than that, that's all I've got.
I did my.
I don't have a don. I mean,
you don't have a jackass of the race?
Yeah, jackass. Who was really a jackass in that race?
Well, usually
besides Joey Logano. I mean, I can give it to Corey LaJoy just for taking out Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah.
I mean, he really didn't. He was early on in the race, but other than that, I don't think.
Okay, I gotta watch.
Yeah, right on.
Bush race.
Bush Nationwide Xfinity, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's fucking Bush Series, just like it's a Wins
Well,
Cup
it
series.
was. I remember when it was called the Bush Series, and then I remember when they changed it to Nationwide, and I remember when they changed it to Xfinity.
Good Lord. Well, yeah. I mean, it's like the Cups that now they're
yeah.
The NASCAR Cup Series is like, no, the Bill France Cup Series.
Yeah,
is what was currently called.
Yeah, but it was called.
It was. I mean,
it was.
I grew up with it being the Winston Cup forever. Then it become the
Nextel Cup.
No, yeah, Nextel. Then
Sprint. Then
Monster.
Yeah, I remember when, because Nextel was for 1 year, and then the next year they came on. Sprint had acquired Nextel and was called the Sprint Nextel Cup.
Oh yeah. But those were the fucking crazy days of going. Somebody go, hey man, what do you think of Nextel race? What?
Yeah.
You know the NASCAR race. I'm like, oh, you mean? Yeah, there you go.
Monster Sprint, Nextel, Winston, Smoke 'em Up Cup.
Oh, I know I was going to ask you. This came up on Dell Jr. Reloaded on Thursday.
Okay.
You've only been watching for roughly 12 years.
Yes.
Hardcore watching NASCAR. In your opinion, in these 12 years, who has been the best trash talker in NASCAR? And this is what I want you to do. I want you to give me a spotter and a driver in this last 12 years. So from when you started watching, 12, 13 years, who do you think was the best that you've seen?
Spotter, I really don't have one because I usually don't listen to a lot of the spotters.
Okay. Well, how about driver? Give me a driver. Hurry up, quick. Give me somebody.
Tony Stewart.
God damn, you took mine. Yeah, fucking Smoke, man.
Yeah.
God damn. When that one time he did that one interview with old Dave Burns, or walking out of the track out of Fontana, saying somebody needs to whip his ass. He was talking about Joey Logano.
Yeah.
Or the next time when he was talking about that Talladega, saying, honestly, I just don't feel right walking out here with only 5 or 6 cars destroyed. I mean, honestly, what we need to do is for the first 100 laps, we need to run one direction. If we don't take out half the field then we take the halfway point. You put half the cars going one way, half the cars going the other way.
Yeah.
And then after that point, if we still don't have half the cars out, then we need to build a figure 8. So at least, run a figure 8 at Talladega.
Yeah.
I like spending millions of dollars of damage just to satisfy the fans.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. I need to find that clip and play it because, oh my gosh, that was a moment. Yeah. I mean, honestly, they're current drivers, maybe Hamlin. I give him kind of that because, I mean, last year or for a while, he was, I beat your favorite driver, but the problem is you do it once. That's got to be you do it once. You don't do it again. I'll give maybe Hamlin a little bit. Kyle Busch.
Yeah.
Harvick, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, I think it's Smoke.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. Who's your spotter?
Spotter?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking Brett Griffith.
Oh, okay.
I think spotter for Elliott, spotter for Clint Boyer. I mean, he's the one when Jeff took out Clint in that Phoenix race that year, that he's the first one to come across the friggin' mic and said, "Oh yeah, that's really becoming of a champion."
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
But Brett. I mean, the problem is I kind of agree with Freddie now. Freddie Kraft, who's spots for Bubba Wallace, because Brett's not at the track all the time now.
Yeah.
So there's times he'll say something on the podcast, and they've got to call him out because it's like, dude, that's not even true, or that's not right.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, since he's been partially retired, on a partial schedule now, he's probably not the greatest out there. I mean, I'd have to listen to all spotters now. I mean, mainly I listen to Freddie Kraft when I can.
Yeah.
Just because I love to listen to him and Bubba talk. And there's times where Freddie's like, okay, man, okay, no, calm down. And Bubba's like, I'm calm, bro.
Yeah.
I'm calm.
Yeah, I think he spotted for Austin Hill this
Yeah, Brett did
yesterday.
Yeah. TJ. You want to listen to, if you want to hear a great spotter during the plate races, yeah, definitely listen to TJ.
Oh yeah,
TJ Majors for Brad Keselowski. Because holy shit.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you're gonna hear the title of their podcast, Door Bump Clear, so many times during that race.
Yeah, you are.
But TJ, when it comes down to plate racing, spotting, TJ's the best.
Yeah.
And actually, so is Freddie, and so is Brett. But I mean, those 3 guys, and that's why they're on a podcast together.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyways, Dale Jr. is a good trash talker too.
Yes, he is.
He came, he had some good ones back in the day.
Yeah.
He had some good ones.
Yeah.
Senior
takes the cake though.
Oh yeah.
Senior takes the top of the cake.
Oh hell yeah, Dale Earnhardt Senior, man. Flat out. He when Jeff came, especially after Jeff went to Hendrick driving the 24 car. Every time Jeff come walking up, oh, here comes Wonder Boy.
Yeah. That's true. That's true, DB. TJ is on point.
Yeah, he's definitely on point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I and the theme was it made the fan bases, I mean, literally made all the Earnhardt fans think he hated Jeff Gordon, when in fact they were actually really good friends.
Yeah. Or when,
and business partners too.
Yeah.
So it's fucking hilarious.
Or when he came across and he said, I just wanted to rattle his cage. I didn't mean for him. I didn't mean to wreck him.
When you wrecked fucking Terry Labonte, oh goddamn, at Bristol, holy shit. I just meant to rattle his cage.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I wish Ross Chastain. I really wish Ross, because Ross is that blue collar guy.
Yeah, he is.
He's a watermelon farmer, but he's a blue collar guy. I wish he would grab that Dale Sr. mentality.
I wish you would too.
And just friggin' go and rough these little babies up.
I know. And I know at one time he did, and then all of a sudden.
Well, he did. And then Rick Hendrick said something, and all of a sudden it's like that's when the reins got pulled back on Ross.
Yeah. And he hasn't done much since.
I mean, yes, I do know that Dale Sr. didn't wreck everybody all the time. He was a damn good racer, but I mean, because a lot of times, they'd be like, they'd ask a guy, why'd you wreck, man? I don't know what the hell happened there, but all of a sudden I look at my mirror, there was nobody behind me. Next time I look up, that fucking 3-car was right behind me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, where did he come from? And next thing I know, I'm in the damn wall.
Yes, agree, DB. Yeah. Ross can be that guy.
He'd definitely be that guy.
Yeah. If they would just let him be who he is and not put reins on him.
If Justin Marks would just say, dude, but the problem is right now, Justin and them, they're getting their cars from Hendrick.
I know they are.
They're getting their engines from Hendrick. If they were able to actually go build an engine shop, build their own fucking engines.
Yeah.
You don't need them from Hendrick.
Yeah.
I would cut the fucking reins off of Ross and say, go get him.
Yeah.
Sick him, boy.
Yeah.
Get him.
Yeah. It's like,
I'd love for Ross to become that new Dale Earnhardt Sr.
Oh, I would too. It pisses me off that they put reins on him. He was not wrecking everybody every time he turned around.
And the thing is when he was doing this, when he was, for a long time, DBC was calling it, what was it? The Chastain.
They've been Chastained or something.
Well, besides that, what was it? The Chastain don't give a fuck to her.
Yeah.
Right. The thing was, he'd do his fucking interviews, and dude, he reminded me of Senior.
Yeah.
Because he gave those, obviously not rattle his cage type stuff, but he still gave him those moments where you're like, oh hell yeah, I could definitely hear Dale Senior saying this.
Yeah. When racing was racing, blocking is for curling.
Right.
And yeah, I agree.
Blocking is for curling and cornhole.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I completely agree.
Or blocking is also for cornholio. You have no idea what the fuck I just said, do you?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, because it's a Beavis and Butthead thing.
Holy shit! Give this girl an A.
Because they always go around cornholio.
Cornholio. I need TP for my butthole.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Anyways, we've been on here long enough. I want to thank you all for joining in this early morning podcast fun. Yeah. Yeah. We'll be back hopefully next Monday, barring anything this Wednesday.
Yeah.
I will be gone. Kim already knows this. I'll be gone sometime Tuesday. I will be in Phoenix until hopefully the end of Thursday. And there we go. We start with the penis. I really need that friggin' one. I need that spot that Dawn has with Lunar Girl and Shanti talking about penises. Just to get her going. Just to get her going. There she goes. And with that being said, we'll be back next week. Hopefully next week. I'll be in Phoenix, but dealing with some stuff with my mom. But hopefully it's supposed to be back by Thursday. Sometime Thursday, we don't know yet. I don't know if that's when we're supposed to check out the motel, so
yeah.
We'll find out more then. And until next week, I'm Scott.
I am Kim. And Nicole, you have a good day too.
Nicole is in the chat. We are using the views. Have a great week.
And a great weekend.
Be kind to everyone.
And
penis. Good night, everybody. Or good morning, everybody. Bye.
Good morning.